Hi, I'm Lynn Bridge from Bios, and today in our quick and easy workout series we're going to just be with the fingers. So very important joints to be able to use to grasp the good things in life. Join me in a minute. It's easy to take the fingers for granted unless you have a problem with them or break them or lose strength, and then you will really miss it. So we're going to do some very simple exercises. So we're going to start with finger press ups. Take the fingertips together and we're going to push the fingers towards each other, so we're activating all the way through the fingertips. So we're staying still but we're pushing. Then we're going to give a little bit less resistance and we're going to bring the insides of the fingers together. You may not be able to go all the way. We want to keep the palms apart and the insides of the fingers together. Then push them away and again bring them together. Push away and bring them together. Shake them out a bit because they're small joints and they may get a bit sore. Squeeze and stretch, squeeze and stretch in different angles and shake them out. We're going to bring those fingers together again, just a little bit of pressure, and we're going to rotate around the midline. So we're also working through the hands and into the forearms. A little bit of pressure between the fingers and getting a rotation. Now we're going to do the brain teaser. It gets easier after a while. Take an index finger and the opposite thumb. Then we're going to join the next three fingers together and you'll have a little finger and a thumb underneath. So the challenge is to keep on the midline, a little bit of pressure between the fingertips and gently rotate. So we're getting a different angle through the fingers, through the hands, through the wrists and through the forearms. And shake them out again. Come back thumbs to thumbs and we go the opposite index finger, opposite thumb, join the next three together. When I first teach people this, they normally make funny faces. After a while it becomes normal. So here we have the thumb and the little finger underneath. Join those together and keep the fingertips on the midline. A little bit of an awkward angle purposefully. We want to keep it comfortable. Press the fingertips together and rotate around the midline. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of work. Shake them out and bring them back together. And we're going to do those finger press ups, this time not going quite so close together, just like a spider on a mirror. Finger press ups and shake them out. Bringing the hands together in prayer position, we're going to stretch. So one hand's going to push and the other one's going to relax. So we're pushing to the side. So we're activating with this hand and stretching this side. Now I'm quite flexible so I can go far. You may not go very far at all. It's about getting the stretch. Then we're going to change over. This one pushes, this one stretches. And breathe, keep it comfortable. And we can go one side and the other side and one side and the other side. Now that's not doing anything for the thumbs. So we're going to take the thumbs separately. We're going to take a little finger and just stretch down. So we're giving a stretch all the way down the inside of the thumb. Keep it feeling sweet. We're going to do that on each finger as well. Give a little stretch. It will stretch through the palm and through the forearm as well. We're doing a straight finger, so we're not going too much into each joint of the finger yet. And shake it out. And on the other side, take the thumb and stretch it a little, so we're stretching all the way through the palm surface of the thumb. And then onto the index finger, keep it feeling nice. And the middle finger, the ring finger, and the little finger. Squeeze them together and stretch them out. Give them a good shake. We're going to go into the individual joints, curling them up and stretching them out, curling them up and stretching them out. So we can work those on the opposite hand. So curl the fingers round as well as you can, and we're going to press, and it's like we're curling into the other hand. So this is the action we're doing with the fingers, and we're resisting with the opposite hand. So curl it round and release. Tuck them in, curl around. It's like you're gripping hold, getting those individual fingers working, and release. And again, grip around, resisting with the opposite hand, and release. Other hand, we're going to curl the fingers around as though we're crimping around a corner. Work those fingers and release. Resisting with the opposite hand, curl the fingers in and release. And again, curl them in and release. Straighten them out. Now we haven't done that on the thumb yet, so we're going to take the thumb on its own, different joint, and we're just going to hook that around. So we're getting the thumb into the palmar surface and hook. Make sure it's comfortable. We want to release strain and tension. We want to stretch and we want to strengthen. So we're curling that around and it's giving a little pull and resisting with the opposite hand. Shake them out, the other side, curl the thumb around and pull away. This one is resisting. So we're working through that joint, through the thumb joints, and give it a good shake. We're going to bring the hands in prayer position and spread them wide apart. So make them as wide as we can, press the palms together and bring them down so there's pressure both ways, keeping them still. And we're putting pressure through the fingers. You can curl the tips a little if that's comfortable, and straighten and curl them and straighten. Now we're going to bring the palms, fingers together and apart, together and apart. Turn to face forwards and again together and apart, together and apart. You can bring the fingers down, only go as far as you can, and we're going to spread the fingers. We're pressing the palms and the fingers together, spread them apart and bring them back together. This one only go as far as you can, fingers towards you, keeping the palms pressing together, and we're opening the fingers and closing them, so we're doing it with a little bit of resistance. Shake the hands out, give them a good old shake. You can take the hands around the knees and we're going to squeeze the fingers together, so we're working the fingers together and let them go and shake them out. Reach them, stretch them, bring them around the knees, stretch and curl the fingertips around and squeeze the knees. Get those fingers all working. We can do it all with body parts. Squeeze and release and squeeze and release. We're going to shake them out and we're coming back to our finger press ups just to finish. Shake them all out and keep your fingers nice and strong and flexible so you can do the things you want to do in life. Thank you so much. That was just a few simple exercises, quick and easy, to help you improve your dexterity, strength and flexibility. Thank you so much.